to another Real Talk reaction. This one's for The Office, Season 4, Episode number 12. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well.
What is his voice?
Tell a friend, tell a friend. It helps the algorithm, you know that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Tell a friend to keep telling their other friends. It's helping the algorithm.
Hey man, what's up?
Hey man, just wanted to let you know that the algorithm is really helping. Like, a lot.
That's so cool.
Right man? Talk later.
Yeah, sure man. Bye.
Thank you.
Alright, a couple comments from the last episode, starting with E, who says, for me, my favorite part was just seeing the clash of Dwight versus the environment. I don't think that Dwight would excel in the type of scenario, but it's funny that he does. Who knows? Next episode is one that I really like because it focuses on an underused character in my opinion. It's not Creed, but I think that it's a great setup for this mystery character. Again, great reaction. Lex comes through to say, I loved seeing you react to my comment. It made my night seeing you both so joyous. Hearing about how if Dwight is dead, everyone else has been for weeks is one of my favorite small character moments for him. Cracks me up every time. If I'm dead, you've been dead for weeks.
Yeah, Dwight's crazy.
I'll keep it short and sweet this time. Keep doing what you're doing. Thanks, Lex.
Appreciate it.
Alright, Brandon comes through to say, I love that Creed is the only one who knew Hank's name.
Oh, the janitor, the guy.
Oh, right.
There you go.
Yeah.
Of course he did.
Of course he does.
Creed always scheming.
He's out in the cut.
Yeah, he about himself.
Right, he is setting game up for himself. Alright, last comments from Varys, who says, I always like this episode, especially for one of Ryan's most human moments in the show when he tried to confess about his drug problem and ask for help by framing it as his friend's issue. Of course, Michael and Dwight were useless, but I still appreciate the moment. I heard that one of the reasons Ryan's friend was so small would be hinted at further with a few cutscenes at a corporate where Ryan had surrounded himself with a group of people who all look a bit like him but smaller, showing that maybe just as Michael suggested at the beginning, his height is a concern that weighs on his mind. Also, on a side note, his friend's name is Troy Underbridge, which is a hobbit's name if I've ever heard one. One noteworthy acting choice this episode came when Kate Flannery, Meredith, declined the offer of a stunt double for getting hit in the face with a football. After the 4th take, she was ready to be done, and by the 8th take, she realized she had made a mistake. Oh my gosh. Jenna Fisher had difficulty shooting the scene because she didn't want to hit her friend in the face, so the tosses looked unconvincing. Director Ken Whittingham had to tell her to go for it. Yeah. Thought her commitment to the bit was worth a mention, as Kate is a true champ with all the stunts she does herself because most people don't. Even Toby jumping the fence was done by a stunt person. Really looking forward to the next reaction as the episode is interesting.
Toby taking out and run to that fence.
That shit was hilarious. The whole Toby sequence was just spot on.
How you gonna come back after that?
Yeah, is he done?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Alright, let's get to episode
12.
12 right now.
Everybody, listen up. I need your ideas now. Ideas, please, right now. Go. Come on.
Michael, we don't know what you're talking about.
Wet cement outside. It's drying. Fast. Come on. This is.
You want to write something in it?
What do I write? What do I write?
Michael, you could put your initials in it.
MGS, no. Some idiot named Mark Greg Sputnik will claim credit for it. I don't. Once in a lifetime opportunity, people. Come on. Here we go. Here we go.
Well,
let's. Yes.
When I was a little girl.
Okay, do it. Come on, great. Let's hear it.
We found some wet cement in the
drying. It's drying.
neighborhood, and
All right.
It's drying.
Come on,
Bill.
Bill.
Right.
What are we right?
Here it is. You draw a picture.
No.
Because that says
No.
more than words.
No. Come on, give me something good.
Okay, I was watching E! and I saw Will Smith outside the Chinese theater, and oh my god, he looks so good.
Pam, translate.
She's talking about the handprints that celebrities make in the cement.
I love it.
Pam, translate.
I love it more.
Well, that doesn't seem safe.
I love it.
My grandkids, it's about my great-grandkids. I can come back here when I'm 100 and I can find that piece of cement and say, that's me. Look, kids, your daddy left that face hole. I don't know. It's a good
They're
feeling.
just gonna fill that in. That's such a hazard.
And they left that face hole.
No one's gonna let
Okay.
them see him.
It's a trip. hazard, man.
Adjective.
Tall. No, nice.
Good one. Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
The tall man entered the nice building to visit a very nice man. Sit down, Mr. Smith. Could I interest you in any good cat food?
The man eating cat food.
What about a cat eating man food?
Andy and Angela seem very happy. I hope nothing horrible ever happens to them.
Yeah, I slept over at a friend's house and I forgot my contact solution, so I had to wear my backup glasses.
Like grandma.
Shut up.
All right,
Shut
everybody. Oh my God, Pam.
Pam.
Those make you look so ugly. Pam,
So
in order to
ugly.
get hotter, you take glasses off. You're moving in the wrong direction.
A formal warning.
It's actually not a joke. I know how you spend your time here, and I know how little you care about your job. And honestly, if you spend as much time selling as you do goofing around with Dwight and hanging out at reception, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
I'm sorry, is this because I talked to Wallace about your website? Because I really didn't mean to go over your head.
This has nothing to do with that. All right?
He all coked
I
out.
always appreciate constructive criticism about my job performance. I thrive on it.
I'm sorry, then do you
You
mind?
can't talk to me that way in this office. You just can't.
Here we go. Here we go. Everybody's gonna disagree with me. Oh, shit. Alright, everybody out with Phyllis.
Shit! I just got
talk to her,
Stanley
too.
on my team. I gotta see what this.
Oh, shit. Alright, that was episode 12 of Office, and man, did we get a little real? We got a little real up in the episode, and I'm glad it happened like that. I'm glad somebody finally said what I've been saying since episode 1 of season 1 about Michael. It just needed to be said. I'm glad he heard it. I hope he received it. And I hope he take away from it something other than the same old Michael. Because every day I say, every week we watch this, how can he get stupider than he was before? And he surprised me every single time he does. And I'm glad Stanley finally said it. But then they had a mutual agreement at the end, which I'm very happy to see. But this was very cringe-worthy for sure. I mean, cringy. So, I don't know what I feel about this one here. Although, to sidestep this story right here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Ryan. He's looking more coked out. Even more than he did at the club the last time I seen him. He looked like he's spiraling as well. That's going to come to bite him in the butt. I hope so. Dwight, he's starting to spiral also.
I don't think he's spiraling.
Not spiraling, but he's morphing into something that's not Dwight. Okay, Dwight is Dwight for one thing. You know, when he's getting out of control though with his manipulation and trying to just conquer everything right now. I don't know what that obviously is about Angela, but he's getting a little bit too like bossy. You know.
I mean, we saw him legitimately do this with Angela, so he's fully capable of like.
But I think he got more energy now. You know, just cause like the Angela thing, he feeling some type of way. Love Toby trying to damn side with Ryan against Jim about Pam. Love that. I love Toby still being hated on by Michael. I just love the Toby part. I mean, people might not like Toby or whatever, but I like the Toby interactions with everybody else up in here. And I also love, my favorite part of this episode though, my other favorite part of this episode is when Michael went downstairs to talk to
I can't think of his name.
I would say Craig because it's Craig Robinson. When you talk to Craig about the gangs, like I figured you was in the gang. like, how did you guys resolve it? He didn't even use it.
No, I love it
He
too when
didn't
he was
use it.
like, you know, which the Blood Crips, both of them.
Wow.
And the
And
Lankies. You know, I was
he
all
used fluffy fingers.
Yeah,
But
love
he
it.
didn't use fluffy fingers with Stanley, which I'm glad. because that would have been just bad. So I mean, all in all, I love this episode right here. Where do we go from here after this episode, or what is the show trying to tell me that we're going from here? I don't know, but I'm here for the ride, and so we'll see. I'm done.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I pretty much echo all of your comments as far as your takeaways from the episode. But I will say that I really appreciated having the realness between Stanley and Michael as far as, like, being super clear. Like, Stanley being like, look, I just don't respect you. And Michael being like, that's fine, but you can't talk to me the way that you do. I thought that was just such a great dynamic between the two of them. It was so cringeworthy, all of it though. I was just like, I'm gonna die. Where is this gonna go? But I thought it played out really well. It played out better than I anticipated it playing out. It was much more mature and much more like grounded than I thought it was going based on the conversation with Craig. Now I'm gonna use the same name. Because I really thought that Michael was going to take that advice and apply it directly to Fluffy Fingers. I was like, I thought he was going to follow him in the bathroom and do it. I was just like, I'm going to die.
Yeah.
It was also, I thought, really great to see. I'm glad Toby's still there. I thought that they were trying to get rid of the character, or the character was going to be gone. So the fact that he's still here, I'm really excited about, because I think it's hilarious. Like, the on-site hate that Michael has for Toby is something that I feel like I haven't ever seen in any show, period. And the fact that they capitalize on it every single time and they don't negate from it at all, like, it is like full on literally hate this person, is too freaking funny for me. So, like, I really love that aspect, and I'm glad he's still here because I like what that character brings to the dynamic, especially because he brings out the worst in Michael every single time. Whereas Michael always tries to be his best version of himself in front of everybody. Like, he just can't even fake it around Toby. And I appreciate what Toby brings to Michael's character so much. So all in all, I thought it was a really, really good episode. Very cringeworthy, but I think in the best possible way that the show does such a great job on. So very much looking forward to seeing. Oh, and with Ryan, yes. What are we doing with Ryan? We obviously brought him right back out of the last episode. Nothing's been resolved in that space. It doesn't look like he has, gotten any help yet.
Nope.
So the fact that he just came in here to be a dick to Jim.
Yeah.
That was the only reason he showed up too. Now he's being reckless and being irresponsible as far as his power. So I just feel like this is about to be a train wreck, and I'm here for all of it. So yes, great episode. Very much looking forward to seeing where it goes from here.
Yeah. All right, well, look, thank you guys again for watching another Real Talk reaction for The Office Season 4, Episode 12. And until next time, people,